to understand exactly what's in it. So let's go through some of the most important pieces of the bill. This bill modernizes and overhauls our nation's air traffic control system so you feel safer when you are flying.
Okay, then what the hell are you guys doing here? For Trump, this has probably been the worst week of his presidency so far. It isn't easy to find good things to say about a man who botched the global economy, but somehow there were many lickers of boot once again, and tonight they compete for the most coveted title in all of MAGA-land, the Golden.
Trump having a complete bald eagles, but it's a photo of...
You won't believe what just transpired on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Trump's Karoline Leavitt was destroyed by Jimmy Kimmel, 28-year-old press secretary, and Trump's situation is becoming worse. Additionally, the internet erupted when Karoline was caught lying about the Kimmel suspension on live air. The mainstream media won't show you this content. If you want to see Trump's press secretary exposed, you should like this video right now. Karoline's greatest deception was exposed by Fox News. September 20th, 2025. With a broad smile, Karoline Leavitt made an appearance on Fox News.
Help us understand, can the president tear down anything he wants without oversight? Could he demolish this building or save the Jefferson Memorial?
So it's not the president who came up with that legal opinion himself. That's a legal opinion that's been held by the NCPC for many years. When it comes to phase one of this project, the tearing down of the current East Wing structure, a submission is not required legally for that.
You are the bootlicking, brown-nosed, suck-up, sycophant, apple-polishing ass-kisser of the week. Good for him. Now go away forever, will you?
2017 Israel windmills and their falcons and not bald eagle. He keeps on reposting these things, and then he let me just go through them with you. It's utterly absurd. Oh, by the way, he admits defeat. He admits that he's surrendering as well and removing the National Guard from California and from Illinois and from Oregon as well. And he's like, but the Democrats are a bunch of cheaters. You guys ranting and raving like a lunatic. How about you just say Happy New Year's? All right, how about...
Are you prepared to deceive the American people? In response to Barack Obama's criticism of the Trump administration, she appeared on Saturday in America on Kane Kanini's show. Obama had just made a post on X. The current administration has repeatedly threatened to take regulatory action against media companies until they silence or remove reporters and pundits it dislikes, taking cancel culture to a new and dangerous level after years of complaints about it. With all due respect to former President Obama, Karoline smiled and stated, "He has no idea what he's talking about."
About time we have a president in the Oval Office who is putting the world on notice. The phones have been ringing off the hook, wanting to talk to this administration, this president and his trade team to try to strike a deal. And it's because the world knows that they need the United States of America. They need our markets. They need our consumer. The president has a lot of leverage on his side because he has the best economy and the best country in the world that he leads. He knows that. And it's about dang time we finally have a president who uses that economic leverage to benefit American workers.
Hollywood, where a lot of the country watched a very special episode of The White POTUS tonight. It was a night of pomposity and circumstance as Donald Trump addressed a joint session of Congress because, he rarely gets to be on TV, so why not?
Post a photo of your family, or maybe you just don't post anything at all. And Dozy Don, why don't you doze back off? But here's what he's posted. Let me read it for you. Donald Trump says that we're removing the National Guard from Chicago, Los Angeles, and Portland, despite the fact that crime has been greatly reduced by having these great patriots in those cities. And only by that fact, I was making that up, Portland, Los Angeles, and Chicago were gone if it weren't for the federal government stepping in. We will come back, perhaps.
She then let go of the lie that would reveal her identity. Karoline continued to smile slightly as she stated that ABC officials made the choice to terminate Jimmy Kimmel and cancel his show. The President of the United States did not exert any pressure, nor did it originate from the White House. Not under any pressure? Are you serious? There were receipts all over the internet. Karoline was attacked by social media users for spreading false information. Is she aware that she is lying? A user inquired. That is untrue. Fox News, oh. Do you all share a single set of balls?
Sorry, have you ever cheated here? Because I have.
As I said at the beginning, revenues will stay here, wages will go up, our country will be made wealthy again, and I think it's insulting that you are trying to test my knowledge of economics and the decisions that this president has made. I'm now regret giving a question to the Associated Press.
Focus on? I'll tell you what he's focused on. Shower heads.
You wash your hands, and in my case, I like to take a nice shower to take care of my beautiful hair. I have to stand in the shower for 15 minutes till it gets wet. It comes out drip, drip, drip. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it comes out drip, drip, drip. I believe that's how Stormy described it too, right?
In a much different and stronger question mark, President DJT. This guy is deeply unwell in the head, in his body, just some psychotic meltdown. I don't know. You give me other words to describe what we're watching right now. By the way,
Trump despises Kimmel. Disney Air ABC was under pressure from Trump's ARFCC to suspend Kimmel. I read another angry tweet. However, this is what disproved Karoline's falsehood. Trump's own statements. Karoline's deception was revealed by Trump's own posts. Trump made a post on Truth Social several months prior to Kimmel's suspension. The next contestant in the untalented late-night sweepstakes is Jimmy Kimmel, and that's a powerful term. Next to go, Kimmel's termination was practically predicted by Trump. Following the cancellation of Stephen Colbert,
FBI and the Department of Justice, they are more than committed to ensuring that bad people are put behind bars. They have an operation going on right now called Summer Heat.
The proof he didn't do it is the signature. They say it doesn't look like his signature. It sure does to me. Especially when you compare it to other Trump signatures from that era. They're almost exactly the same.
hit subscribe. Help the Midas Touch Network get to 6 million subscribers in 2026. You may think you're subscribed to this YouTube channel because you get our videos and you search for it in the morning and in the afternoon and at night. Just double check that you're actually subscribed and turn your notifications on. Donald Trump goes, the Democrats are a bunch of cheaters and thieves, and they never want to do what's good for America. That's what you're posting on freaking New Year's? Donald Trump goes, good news. George and Amal Clooney, two of the worst political prognosticators of all time.
Trump threatened Jimmy Kimmel in another post. Additionally, Trump commented, great news for America, following Kimmel's suspension, and insisted that NBC also remove Jimmy Fallon and Seth Meyers. However, Karoline asserted at the Fox News studio that Trump was unaware of Kimmel's suspension. I actually brought this news to President Trump's attention, she added. He was unaware that this was taking place. Actually, Karoline Leavitt received a respectful response from her former user, Lawrence Borstein. She has a lot of Ishidi today.